Welcome once again, everyone, to TE Live. I'm Terrell, and I got some very great uh, guests on our show today. We're way away from music now, but we got the best thing in the house because we got some pets that we're going to talk about here, and I got Kathy Carr here with us,
Yep. Hi, everybody.
and right? And Kathy is from K9 Bodyworks and Aquatics.
Yep.
I got Maureen McKay. Hi, Maureen.
Hi everyone.
Aspen Service Dogs. We've got Ian and Janine Sprague,
Hey,
and
everyone.
Ian, and they're from Make Us Safe House. Did I say that right? Make
Yeah.
Us.
Make
Yeah.
us. Yep.
You bet.
All right. You guys can correct me as much as you want. And then we've got our very own Peyton Russell here, and we're gonna start with Peyton because Peyton has a very interesting story. You guys mind if I just have a chat with Peyton, and I'm gonna invite you guys back in just a couple minutes. Just hang out, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So our theme for today is pets, but we got a very interesting. Peyton is you guys, a lot of you guys may have met Peyton because she's one of our interns. She's on our team. She's one of our dancers, but she also is our resident Dr. Doolittle. What's up, Peyton?
What's up? How are you?
Good. So who do you got with you there?
So this is Willow. She's a rescue actually from Janine and Ian. So we got her from them. Yeah, we've had her since we met her when she was little, and now she's kind of grown up with us. She's an amazing little addition to the family. She's
Really?
Yeah. She's great. She doesn't bite very often. She's a really good girl.
She doesn't bite very often, huh?
No, she's very gentle.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
And how long have you had her with you?
4 years. We've had her 4 years now.
Okay. Wow. And do they just kind of walk around with the other pets, or I mean, what does she do? She fly around, and right now she seems pretty calm on your shoulder.
Yeah, so she does fly. She loves to fly. She flies downstairs all the time from our windowsill to her cage and just back and forth. She likes to do her laps when she gets out during the day. But a lot of the time she is in our cage just when because we also have a bunch of other animals, so we can't watch her all the time, but she's out as often as she can be. She loves it.
Okay. Hey, well, let's look at a couple pictures, and you can just tell me who's who in the zoo, so to speak. No pun intended.
So that's Willow right there. That's this one, this little monkey.
Yeah. Okay.
That's dog Bentley. He's a rescue as well. He's all the way from Colorado. That's Paisley. That's our new little puppy. She's also a rescue from a place called Infinite Woofs here in Sherwood Park.
Okay.
That's our guinea pig. His name's Albus.
Look at that.
You know, he is so cute. He's also a rescue from my little sister's friend. Actually, she fosters them. So
what's his name again? What's his name again?
Albus.
Albus. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I got to ask you, like, in your opinion, who's the smartest? And talk quietly so nobody gets mad at you.
The smartest.
Yeah.
There's one bird that we didn't show there. His name's Dexter. Dexter and Willow, probably the smartest, just because they talk all the time. They play peekaboo in between each other, in between their cages. That's what they do throughout the day. But they have their own little catchphrases that they say all the time. Yeah, they're so smart. It's crazy. They pick up on every little thing you say. They'll probably say it the next day.
That's crazy. Now, I'm just curious, like what made you guys want to have so many different types of pets?
So the birds, my mom actually had birds growing up, and so when I was about 5, we got Dexter, who's our Quaker parrot. He's downstairs. He was my first bird. And then like after that, we just kind of started we started accumulating them, I'd say, because we got another little budgie. Her name was Sparrow. She's no longer with us, but we had her. She was also a rescue. And then we got Willow after that. So I've had 3 over my lifetime, I guess you could say. I've had 3 parrots, and yeah, I just love them so much.
And one last question for you. Like, you put them all on the same eating schedule, or you just go around and just feed everybody at the same time? And
So we like to feed them in the morning. We wake them up and then we'll feed them right away in the morning. So we feed the dogs, the guinea pig, and the birds. And then we like to give them snacks throughout the day, and like, of course, refill their food dish if they need it. But we like to give them like lots of fruits and vegetables. So because they love that, that's one of their favorite things is fresh fruits and veggies.
yeah.
So we like to feed that. We like to give them little snacks throughout the day.
Wow, well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, whenever you get a chance, I'd like for you to just take a picture of all of them huddled up, cuddled up together, taking a nap.
Yeah, I'll definitely try. That might be a challenge, but it might be worth it for the photo.
Absolutely, that'd be cool. You know what? And if you can stick around, Peyton, thanks for sharing all of that with me. If you can stick around, I've got a couple more guests here. Of course, Kathy Carr is with Canine Body Works and Aquatics, and I think Kathy is in Las Vegas. Is Kathy? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, and you're in Las Vegas? Is that right?
Yes, we're actually in Henderson, Nevada, which is like 15 minutes from the Las Vegas Strip.
I know Henderson, man, like the back of my hand. We got to talk later.
Oh, good, absolutely.
Let's just spend a lot of time in Las Vegas, man. But wow,
Yeah.
I mean, I was on your site, and I just saw some beautiful pictures of you just kind of having a good time in that water. And what made you get into this type of therapy? I guess what you would call it, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, I've always loved animals, and I was actually doing animal massage for about 10 years, and then realized water therapy was out there. So finally went and did that training and just fell in love, just being able to work with the animals in the water and just all the healing magical qualities that water has. And I love the water. So it was like, what's better than to be with the dogs in the water and help them feel better? And it was just awesome. So I opened my business about 3 years ago now, and it's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you can probably read them pretty well now. How do you know, like, if something's bothering a dog, or or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Well, I have a good chat, of course, with the pet parent, and they do a real quite comprehensive intake form. But definitely, the dogs let you know whether it's their body language, different communication, their size, if they're holding tension anywhere, slow blinking, all sorts of ways that the dogs communicate to us. And in the water, I can really feel the water almost heightens the feeling off of the dog, off of their skin, off of their coat, that I can feel, tension, or just when they really start to relax. And I've had dogs fall asleep in my arms in the water.
is that right? And we got a couple.
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple pictures. Yeah, that's awesome. We got a couple pictures of you also, and like I said, and who's this guy? You know who these guys are?
That's Malcolm. I think in that photo, he was only about 5-6 months old, and he was coming to learn how to swim. He's a Newfoundland. But we want to make not all dogs, contrary to popular belief, can instinctively swim. So we want to make sure that, he's getting comfortable and confident. And then he likes to go with his family to the lake a lot. This little one here, her name is Abby, and she's actually a rescue. She's coming to me for enrichment training and therapy. She doesn't have a family. She's still looking for a foster home or a forever family. And she can't walk. She had an accident and was surrendered to a rescue group in Los Angeles. And then one of our rescue groups here in Las Vegas brought her in, and we're trying to help rehab her a little bit and help find her the perfect family that can handle her the issues that she faces and give her the life she deserves. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This who is that? That's Rogue, I think. Rogue is a boxer, and he's just a youngster. He comes to me just for fun and fitness kind of swims. He doesn't have arthritis. He doesn't have anything like that going on. And he just loves the fun and fitness. Pacer, look
at this happy. Yeah, this is a happy guy here.
Yeah, this next photo here, Pacer. She, oh my gosh, Pacer is amazing. She is an athlete extraordinaire. She does triathletes. She does human marathons with her mom. Pacer is incredibly athletic, and she's actually won our swimathon last year. We do a swimathon every year, and we raise money for canine cancer. And Pacer was our winner. And I'm trying to remember how many laps she did, like 123 laps in 20 minutes. It was something
Holy
like
smokes.
that. Yeah, Pacer, she's incredible. She's incredible. So.
Wow, that's awesome. And
Yeah.
you know, so how do people that are in need, how do they hear about you, and you know, and bring their pets to you?
Yeah, most of the time, Terrell, it's just by word of mouth. Somebody, you know, they're talking to their friends. People talk a lot at the dog park. Of course, people talk to their veterinarians, and they know that I'm in town, and so they'll either come for whatever it is. If it's fitness, if it's emotional needs, if it's, you know, more physical rehabilitation, if it's hospice care. Sometimes I'll have dogs come to see me, you know, in their final days of life, and they just love it in the water. So, or
Right.
little puppies learning how to swim. So I get dogs from, you know, 4 months of age until like their last few days. So it's
Now
a
is this
real honor.
now is this therapy, is it pretty common across North America? I've actually never heard of it before, so I was wondering, is it?
It's kind of actually in America, it's more in pockets. I'm the only one currently in Nevada that's doing a hydrotherapy for dogs in a pool setting. Some of the veterinarians in town, they have the underwater treadmill, and they can use that for rehab. In the state of Washington and California, there's quite a few centers. I think Chicago has a lot, New York has a lot, Florida's got quite a few. So it's getting more popular, definitely. You know, people are realizing all the benefits of water and what it can do to help the dogs and how much fun everybody has. So
Yeah, well, I tell you, one of the things you just kind of gave me education on is I thought for sure that all dogs knew how to swim, but that's
right.
interesting. And you can teach them. So you're doing some amazing things there.
Absolutely. Thank you, Terrell. Thank you. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it's wonderful. I never go to work. I go every day and I see my furry friends, and it's wonderful if they're, you know, having a tough time. Just
well,
say
that's
walking
awesome.
or
You know,
having any mobility issues. Yeah, and then they're walking again after the swim. So it's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
my job.
I'm gonna ask Maureen McKay to jump on with us. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna ask Maureen McKay to jump on with us too, because she's, you know, she's got you guys have a love that you share, and that is love for dogs. Hey, Maureen.
Hi, how are you, Terrell?
Good. I've been knowing Maureen for a while, so and she's also doing some amazing things. You guys may want to swap some stories here later, but Maureen, she runs Aspen Service Dogs, and actually, Maureen, you get a lot of your service dogs as rescues. Is that right?
No, we don't. None of our dogs are rescues. So what we do is we have various breeders that we use. And, you know, our head trainer, she's been doing this for 25 years, and she has found that the best way for success, statistic-wise, is to get them as puppies at 12 weeks of age and know their parents, their health, their lineages. And so we get a lot of our dogs, puppies, from a breeder in Alberta, Canada. And we also get some of our puppies from Slovakia, which has been in the service dog school industry for probably 75 years. So it's fairly newer in America. So, you know, the standards, we have quite high standards for the puppies that we start with to become service dogs.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So who would need a service dog? And kind of let us know.
So first of all, we're a private school, but we fall under the government of Alberta. And so we are required by law to only give a service dog to an individual that has a certain medical requirement for one, such as mobility, autism spectrum, hearing, and right now PTSD is huge. So the client that is going to be receiving a service dog has to have a disability, and so we work as a team. So one service dog plus one individual with disability, and so therefore you get the service dog team.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. And we got some clips of you guys in action too. I actually went on a video. Look at that. That's an amazing a picture of. Looks like these guys are just very attentive.
Yeah, and those would be puppies. So when we start with them at 12 weeks, and in Alberta, Canada, they are not allowed to be certified until they're 2 years old.
Look at that.
It's a 2-year training program. It's very similar to a driver's license, if you look at it that way. You know, you have to grow into your vehicle, and then you have your learner's permit, and then they have to pass a very skillful test exam by the government to then be issued government ID. So yeah, these guys are little puppies, and they're tested at probably around 8 weeks to see if they have the temperaments to become service dogs. Because not all dogs want to be working dogs, even though they're not tools, they're pets, they're parts of the family. But you know, so our head trainer's pretty good. Like this girl is amazing. Yeah, so this is an owner trained program. Like we do fully trained. This one here, it's a wonderful story. This little girl has autism. And when she first received her service dog to start training, she was nonverbal and wouldn't touch food, really had a lot of problems with sensory touch, for example. And since she has had her dog, she's just, the whole world has opened up to her. She feeds the dog, she talks to the dog, she classifies herself as a junior trainer. So it's just a miracle what these animals give back to individuals.
That's incredible. Now, and Maureen, I want to ask you, like, how long do you see one of the dogs that'll actually go through the training and say now they're ready to, you know, with I guess no longer have training?
2 years after they pass their test. So they legally have to be 2 years of age because they've matured at that age. Because the service dog, it's really, really important that when they go into a public setting, that they are well-behaved service dogs. So you can have a service dog with a jacket on and everything, but if the service dog is not behaving in public, then, you know, the dog can be asked to leave. So a dog will mature. So if you think about up to the age of 1, they're still puppies. And then even up till 18 months, they're like teenagers. So we need them to mature as young adults, to be responsible and settle into their careers. And, you know, and you got to figure, you also have to get to know the dog to determine what the career the dog wants to have. Like, does the dog want, does the dog like, is he active? Does he like to put things in his mouth? Does he like to, and that, so therefore that would be a mobility dog because they hit the handicap buttons and they're out functioning a lot. And so for a PTSD dog, you want a dog that's a little more relaxed and it's just ready to chill, but also has to be very, very on when he's out in public settings. So to answer your question, 2 years, 2 years.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Well, two different sides of the coin there. When you talk about our man's best friend, man, we'd like to thank both of you guys. Well, Marina, how can we hear more about where do we find information about the Aspen service dogs?
Well, you can just go onto our website, aspenservicedogs.com, and yeah, we're on there.
Okay.
And Facebook as well.
Awesome, awesome. Kathy, how about you over in Las Vegas there?
Yeah, we've got our pages on Facebook and Instagram as well as the website. Just fill out the whole thing: canine, bodywork, and aquatics.
All right, thank you, ladies. And if you can stick around, because we got a different twist to this whole show, because Janine and Ian are going to join us from Make a Safe House. And are you guys there? There you are. There you are. And you know, there probably won't be any canine in your possession right now.
No.
But you got lots of birds.
Yep, only 2 legs and feathers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many types of birds do you have in your under your authority right now?
Well, we have over 40 birds in care, but some of them are like the same. Like, so we have like 7 budgies and 2 conures, like, so there's different species of parrots as well. So
I think we're around 16 individual species right now.
yeah, but 40 per.
Just quick counting, I think around 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kathy, about the canine body works in the therapy, and Maureen mentioned this about the service dogs. How did you guys get into find a passion for birds and rescuing birds?
Did what my wife told me to do.
I grew up with birds and I had to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we started offering bird sitting, and there's been a few instances where people didn't pick up their birds once they dropped them off. So that's where the rescue was born.
And a lot of it's word of mouth, and people said,
Wow.
these guys are crazy enough to take a couple birds, and then people just started bringing them.
Yep. So we work closely with the Edmonton Humane Society and the SPCA and Animal Care and Control, and and public surrenders. So yeah.
And then someone wants a bird, they can come to you and you kind of do the matchmaker thing, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep. There's a little procedure that you follow for adopting a bird, and yep, we can make it
that's
happen.
awesome. We got some pictures. We got some pictures of you guys too. I'm sorry, I got so interesting. I forgot to take a look at the pictures. But look at that. Who's this?
That's Patrick. He's a male eclectus parrot.
Oh yeah.
He's in our foster program.
It's kind of like look at this guy's got a little personality there.
That's Parker. He's actually a former World Parrot Refuge bird. Oh, that's one of the doves. I can't remember what his name is. I think it's Edwin.
Edwin, yeah.
Well,
that's Bailey.
They seem to all have quite a bit of character, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're character and loud noises. So.
Wow, that's amazing. So now, if I wanted to get a bird as a pet, where can I find Ian and Janine over at Makers?
Well, we're in Sherwood Park, Alberta, Canada, and our website is www.mikasbirdhouse.com.
Yeah.
Mika's, okay.
The Safe House tab, and scroll down. You'll see all the birds that are available. Then you would come down and meet the bird. Say you say, oh, I really like this one. You would come down, meet the bird, and then if you guys have some chemistry, then we carry on. You'd fill out an application form. We'll come to your house, and see how how we can help you arrange the environment in your house for success. And then after that, the bird goes to the vet, gets checked out, and everything's good to go.
That's awesome. Well, you know what? I just happen to be in Shore Park every now and then. I might just stop over and see you guys and
do it
anytime.
Yeah.
Bring some earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds good. Anytime. And speaking of time, I'm gonna invite our other guests back. I'm gonna ask Peyton and Maureen, and I'm gonna ask Kathy back because it is game time. Yeah, boy, and this is kind of the moment we've all been waiting for. And you know what? I'm going to invite one other person on with us, and that is Olivia. She's another one of our interns doing a great job. She's going to let you know the rules of the game. Olivia, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. A couple weeks ago, you were painting your room. Are you done yet?
Yes, I am done. This is the final results.
Ta-da!
No more grade 6 purple. Although my closet is still purple because it was such a hassle to do my closet, so I think I'm just gonna leave it purple for now.
Just gonna stop right there. Okay, well, wise choice.
Yeah.
Well, Olivia, why don't you go ahead and let our guests know how to play the game?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go. So Terrell is gonna ask you guys pet-related questions. You have to be the first to buzz in with your noisemaker in order to answer the question. If your answer is correct, you win the points. But if it's incorrect, the second person to buzz in has a chance of stealing the points if their answer is correct.
Okay, so you know what? Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, Olivia, thanks so much. We're gonna let Peyton stick around, and Olivia's gone. Okay, all right, Olivia's gone, and here we go. Look at that. The wheel is here. First thing we're gonna do here is we're gonna spin that wheel, and we're gonna see what the first, how much the first question is worth. So go ahead and let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. There we go. Looks like we got 300 points.
All right.
You guys see that?
You got
300 points.
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm just to let you guys know, a lot of these questions may be a little bit before your time. However, I've sympathized with that, and I'm going to give you some multiple choice. All right. So, but here's the first question, and a lot of these are TV related questions. All right. Here's the first one. What was the original name of the 1950 TV show Lassie? Did somebody ring in already?
No.
I'm gonna give you some choices. Okay. Was it Jeff's Collie, Super Dog, Man's Best Friend, or Leave It to Beaver?
Man's Best Friend.
Well, looks like Janine, was that you?
Yep.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay. Well, what's the answer?
Man's Best Friend.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Does anybody else have a? Okay, go ahead, Maureen.
Super Dog?
No, I'm sorry. Pretty good guess, but the name of the original name of Lassie was Jeff's Collie.
Oh, okay.
Jeff's Collie. All right. Well, I'm sorry, no one got points that time. But let's bring the wheel back and let's spin the wheel one more time. Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. This is worth 800 points. All right, a continuation question. All right, who was the orphan boy Jeff turned Lassie over to in 1957 when his family decided to move out of town? Is it A, Freddie Martin, B, Sammy Martin, C, Timmy Martin, or D, Jimmy Martin? Go ahead, Kathy.
I think C, Timmy Martin.
It's right, Timmy Martin.
There we go.
Lassie and Timmy Martin. All right. Kathy, the Southern Nevada girl, is up 800 points. Janine, Maureen, Peyton, all hope is not lost because this next one is a double bonus round. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel.
All right.
Question number 3. All right.
Oh, big one.
All right. This one's 900 points, and guess what? 900 times 2. This is a double bonus round. It's worth 1,800 points. All right.
Serious here.
We're ready.
Peyton, I'm sorry. Peyton, you're at a little disadvantage here, but you know what? I got faith in you. So here's question number 3. Who is the actor that portrayed Porter in the 1970s show Flipper? Was it A, Frank Sinatra, B, Dean Martin? Did somebody chime in already? C, Paul Hogan, or D, Tom Cruise?
I don't know.
I'm gonna guess.
Go with
Okay. Maureen, I think that was you. Go ahead.
Dean Martin.
Dean Martin. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I think I seen Ian and Janine squeak in first. What do you guys got?
C. Paul Hogan.
C. Paul Hogan is correct. That's right.
Yeah, we're on the board.
Paul Hogan.
No, that's a good one.
Paul Hogan was later and best known for his role as Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got his big break as a porter and flipper. All right, so we got Kathy 800 points, Janine 1800 points, Maureen and Peyton. All hope is not lost. I'm feeling generous today. This next one is a triple bonus round. Spin the wheel, Daryl.
No idea.
All right, what we got here? Oh, look at that. Another 900. Oh, man, this is going to be a high-scoring game. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Question number 4. Pretty straightforward. What kind of dog was Scooby-Doo?
Oh.
Great name.
Said it.
Peyton, go ahead.
Great.
Peyton says great day, and she is correct. Oh! Wow. This is something else. Yeah. All right. I'm excited. I'm excited. And we've got at least one more question. Let's see if we got to go to a tiebreaker. So here we go. Let's spin the wheel one more time for another triple bonus round. Oh, look at that. Looks like we got 1,800 points. So let's just see how this goes. You know what? Maureen, don't give up hope because, I've been known to be a little generous at the end.
Throw me a little bone.
All right. Here is the question.
Okay.
How many words can a horse understand? Is it A, 1,000 words, B, 165 words, C, 130 words, or eight words, D?
I'm gonna say D.
I don't know who's. Olivia, I'm gonna need some help there. Can you tell me who's in? Olivia is not there. Are you there, Olivia?
Yeah, I was just looking on the chat. I think technically Peyton and Peyton buzzed in first.
Okay. Peyton was in first. Peyton, what do you got? How many?
130.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect, Maureen. So I think Maureen was second. Maureen, what do you have?
8.
8 is correct.
Okay, then what are the 8 words?
I don't know what they are, but Maureen is on the board with 1,800 points. Well, you know what? I've got to. I can't remember who won. Can you show me the? Can you show me the board again, Daryl?
Yay, Peyton! Let's go.
Well,
Thank you.
You have the privileges. Okay. Well, you know what, Peyton? For you, we have this forever. Forever, your name will be printed on this traveling trophy.
Yes.
As episode 6 winner. Okay, for all, don't forget everyone. Don't worry, because we got consolation prizes. During this COVID-19 period, we've got a year's supply of Lysol.
Oh, excellent! I need that.
And travel packs.
Yes.
We'd like to thank you guys for sharing your talent. Thank you so much for taking care of our animals. Both pets, both birds and dogs are man's best friend in my book. We like to ask you guys to join us one more time. Tell a friend. We're going to be airing this on YouTube and on Facebook. So God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Terrell.
Thanks, Terrell.
Thank you so much, guys.
That was fun.
Bye, everybody.
Yes.
Thanks.
Bye.